Hi guys! Today this video is going to be about week 2 of the Halloween event, but before I start, my window is open currently and there are kids outside screaming, so if you hear kids in the background, I'm sorry. But anyway, let's move forward. Just a couple minutes ago, not actually a couple minutes ago, like 45 minutes ago, the week 2 started for the event. This is a new post. It says, okay, so, Spot here again. I've been tinkering with the time machine and made some adjustments, but instead of getting fixed, different creatures started appearing now. Well, they look pretty harmless, so maybe you can take some home. With the new arrivals, you'll also be able to use those dog candies that you've hopefully been saving. And the token limit has been raised to 250. So this means you have 100 more tokens to collect, and those dog tokens that you were getting that I mentioned last week would be useful. Yeah, they're useful now. There's also stuff in fishing if you give Spot your candies, and if he, on the slight chance he gives you a rod, then you can go fishing and get some cool stuff. But there was stuff like that last week, and there's new stuff this week, so you should go check that out if you have extras. But otherwise, we're gonna look at the new stuff in the event. But before I begin, I must warn you, there's a spoiler alert because one of the sets is made by me, so you will see it. Alright, so last week, you remember, we had the Candragorn, and I got the head from it. I haven't really participated much in the event myself because I'm just much too busy. But then there was the Boblin set, which I made, so I have the whole thing here, you can see. But one of the new ones this week is the next one. This one is by, I believe it's by Sweet Nightmare. I could be wrong. But this is the one that starts to use the dog treats. The treat balance nose, and you can also start giving them to Spot now if you have extras, so he could potentially give you a rod, or he'll eat them and take your treats, and you know, that's just Spot. But anyway, yeah, so this is one of the new sets. It's just a full 6 set, so I mean, yeah, there's nothing like extra or anything. You just trade 6 of them in for each part and you'll get it, don't worry. But we'll be doing some of those today because I have 18, so we get 3 parts today, and it'll be somewhat of a preview, half the set. And then the set that I made is next. I'm gonna show it to you, spoiler alert. It is the Lil Witch set, and I always tease this. I teased it in a previous video and like other places, like in the Discord chats and everything, about how I always do a yearly annual witch set, and this is the witch set I decided to do this year. I wanted to do a cute little kitty cat. She's like a little apprentice sort of witch. And yeah, that's all. But for this one, it needs cat treats because it's a cat. And there are extra parts. So the full set is 6, but then there's 3 extra parts. And they're not by me. They're by some other people because we received so many witch parts from artists and we had to try to squeeze them all everywhere. You could tell already just by the shop. There's so many witch parts in the shop for monthlies. There's more. There's more that I had to try to fit into the event. So there it is. And there's gonna be more. But yeah, that is one of the sets, the new sets. There are 2 here for this week, dog and cat. Yeah, this is the whole thing. I have a pet already pixed with this, and I will be releasing a video of how I pixed it later. It's a really long video, so I have to try to figure out how I'm gonna edit it. So yeah, anyway, that might take a while, we'll see. But let's go ahead and trade in our treats for this set that we don't have so far. Spoiler alert again. Alright, we got the mouth, and then let's see what else we get. We got the ears, and we got the head, so there's half of the set. That's kind of convenient, I think. The only other pieces we don't have is the eye, the body, and the tail. So, you have somewhat of a preview of what that is. I hope that you guys enjoy the new stuff. There's not really much else to say. If you want tips on how to better get your tokens, check out my last video for week 1 of the event. And if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe as usual. I'm glad to see you guys all hanging out sometimes. And yeah, that's it. Have a happy Halloween until next week. Goodbye!